When you step in the circle, everybody's eyes are on you. You know you've got all this pressure and your teammates' success depends on your performance. I tell myself to control my mind, remember my training, and keep my focus right here in this very moment. I never was a standout player. I could do the basics of softball. I could run, I could hit, I could pitch, but I never really stood out like the other athletes did. And for me, my whole life has just been trying to fight for the spot, be the number one pitcher, be the number one hitter, and I think that's why it got me to here. I was 17 years old when I got called up for my first Junior World National Championship team. We had to go to Japan for 3 months and we're in a trial period. And that was the most nerve-wracking time of my life. Didn't know if I was gonna go home, stay, whether I had a good game, a bad game, if I was gonna get cut. But I knew because I put so much hard work into it, mentally and physically, that I had a good opportunity, you know? A big turning point in my life was when my mum FaceTimed me and told me that my grandpa had cancer. I booked my flight immediately to go back home to Australia, and only 3 days later, my grandpa died. For me, losing my grandfather was a big defining moment in my life. He didn't know much about the game, but having his support really impacted how I played softball. But I wouldn't change him for the world. The 2 years of COVID happening and not being able to go anywhere or do anything, I worked a lot on my mental strength. I literally ugly cried when I found out that I made the team. And I called my mum and dad and told them about it and my whole family, but everybody was in hysterics because, you know, I'm the youngest on the team, so no one expected me to actually make the team. Just being there and knowing where I've come from, you know, as I said, not being the best player on the team to now pitching against one of the number one teams in the country is just dude, this is a crazy moment right here.
She's an Olympian, right?
When I got out there, I was still shaking really bad.
You haven't seen Tarni Stepto throw before. She goes at a great monster steps though. She just bears down and hurls the heck out.
Either way, whether I made it or not, I was just proud of what I did, and I know my family were extremely proud too. The best part, I mean, the World Series was a big highlight for us.
Once an Olympian, always an Olympian.
Once an Olympian,